It's simple. It's simple. It's super, super simple. Okay, okay, no, but really it is. It's very simple. This is my simple method to manifesting anything you want deliberately, because remember, you're always manifesting everything, always, all the time. Manifesting actually is really easy and simple, but it's when we start thinking things are too big, things are insurmountable, things will take too long, they involve another person. That's when this comes in, okay? Because you can always manifest at the drop of a dime. It's very easy, but this method is to help you make it simple. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Thank you for joining me here for another episode of Roxy Talks, where we talk about confidence, mindset, manifesting, and more. I am Roxy Lee, and I am here to help you manifest your dreams and bring about the most amazing life that you could ever dream of. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell. YouTube won't let you know when I upload a video unless the bell is clicked, so make sure you click it. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. It helps us reach more people, and the whole goal of this channel is to spread this knowledge far and wide, because everyone deserves to know that they have the power and how to use it. So I mentioned a simple manifestation method. What does that mean? Well, guess what? Simple is an acronym, okay? This is actually a 6-part process. This is for deliberate manifestation, okay? Because like I mentioned in the beginning, you're always manifesting. In fact, right this very moment, you're manifesting more of however you feel, okay? So if this is getting you fired up and excited for life and happy and joyous, guess what? You're gonna have more things to feel happy, joyous, excited, and fired up about, okay? If I'm annoying you and you don't like the way I talk, click off this video right now, because I don't want you manifesting anything else that's gonna annoy you and then you come back and blame me, okay? So let's get into it. What is the simple method? Okay, simple stands for S, the first step, set it, okay? First things first, you need to set up your manifestation, set up your goal. You need to know what you want and you need to be clear about it, okay? This is for things that you feel are hard. This is for things that you haven't gotten yet. This is for things when you say, I want that, and you might have a doubt. No, 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 no. This simple method is going to help you get there, okay? So S, set it. Declare exactly what you want. Say it. Write it down. Tell a story about what you want. Describe exactly how you want it to go from start to finish. How do you want this thing to unfold? Set it. Cement it. That is your goal. Create a small snapshot or a short, quick scene that you can visualize very clearly and bring about in a moment. You can conjure it up and you know that's my goal. Okay, I know that I'm working on manifesting this specific car. Okay, you're looking at pictures of it on the internet. You're looking at pictures of the interior. Maybe you go on a test drive. You're putting it in the brain. You're setting it. This is what I want. There's no question to the universe. There's no question to you. This is your goal. Step 2, the I in simple. Implement it, okay? This is where we're gonna bring in your manifestational techniques like visualizing, scripting, affirming, what I like to call VSA. You're going to use your VSA to practice the vibration of what it would be like to already have that thing, okay? If you haven't checked out my Manifesting 101 video, it will be linked above and in the comments below. Make sure you watch that video because it's going to explain exactly what I'm talking about if you don't understand vibration and what I mean here. But what you want to do is use your VSA, your visualizing, your scripting, your affirming, to practice the vibration of the version of you that already has that car or already has the job or has never had money problems or has always had beautiful skin. Whatever it is you're trying to manifest, you want to practice that vibration by soaking in the feelings, scripting it out, going over your affirmations, saying it over and over and over and over and over, letting it sink in deep, playing the scene. All of these things, they're not what's creating your manifestation, but what they're doing is, again, they are putting you into the vibrational frequency of what you want so that you can step into that reality, so that you can be that version of yourself that already has it. So step 2, the I in simple, implement it. Put your dreams to work. We want to see you experiencing it because the whole point of this is to drum up the feelings. You want to feel what it's like to be that version of yourself. You want to feel what it's like to sit in that car. What does it smell like in there? Get yourself a new car air freshener so you can close your eyes and smell it. When you're driving, visualize your hands on the steering wheel of the car you want. Replace your physical world with the new version of what you're trying to manifest all the time. Just put it in there, insert it, because as you start feeling certain ways, as you start creating more neural pathways, your brain is going to start making new connections and new patterns. If you've heard of the scientific phenomenon Hebb's law, it says that neurons that fire together wire together. That means that as you start creating patterns, instead of thinking about the car that's all junky that you don't want to be in, you're in that car, but you're really thinking about how awesome it is to be in your brand new car. You're making new neural pathways. You're making new patterns in your mind. Your mind tells your body that you're already in that car. And your body, your subconscious, your intuition, it doesn't know what's right and what's wrong. It doesn't know what's happening on the outside world. It just knows the images you're feeding it paired with the emotions that you're giving it. And then it sends it off to the universe, it hits that copy machine button, and it replicates in your world. So if you start getting in your car and being like, oh, yes, I'm in my brand new car. Thank God, I'm so proud of myself I got this car. Ooh, it smells so nice in here. I'm in my awesome car. That's what your subconscious thinks. And eventually you're going to be a vibrational match to that thing that you want, and that car will come to you through the law of attraction. Check out quantum physics if this sounds weird to you, and check out my Manifesting 101 video if you don't understand what I'm talking about. Okay, step 3, the M in simple. You want to meditate on it, okay? This is going to bring your scene, bring your end result, bring your goal into the subconscious directly, okay? We're bypassing the gatekeeper, which is your conscious mind, your fight or flight. This is your ego. This is the thing that keeps you safe. It doesn't want you feeling uncomfortable. It doesn't want you doing anything that might make you fail. It doesn't want you to feel negative emotions. So in turn, it protects you from good things sometimes, and it's kind of backwards, but that's okay because we know how to slip under the gate, okay? And that's what we're doing here with the M, meditate on it. Step 3. Now you can meditate at any time of day. I actually have a meditation guide. I will leave that in the comments below. You can definitely download that for free, my free meditation guide that will help you understand how to meditate if you don't know what you're doing. It's not hard. It's not something that has to be a chore. You can do it in 10-15 minutes every day, and it will dramatically improve your life and your manifestation power because you are using almost like a secret passage to get straight to your subconscious, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to meditate. I like to do mine as I'm falling asleep at night. Sometimes I don't always meditate during the day, even though I should every day. Sometimes I don't, but I definitely always work on it before I fall asleep, because before you fall asleep, that moment of like between sleep and dream when you're kind of like half awake and you have those like funny dreams, that's the place you're trying to get to. That's where you can sneak these things in under the gate and into the subconscious so they can manifest for you, okay? So we're getting ourselves in a state akin to sleep, as Neville Goddard puts it, basically the moment between awake and falling asleep. Whether you achieve that through meditation, you can do it when you're working out, you can do it when you're on a walk, when your kind of mind is just wandering, when your conscious mind is not completely active and focused, you can slip under the gate, you can get in there and implant things into your subconscious. Again, I like to do it as I'm falling asleep. So I will bring in that scene, my snapshot, whatever it is, my short little version of the end complete, the goal of what I'm trying to achieve, and I'll play it over and over and over and over while I'm in that half asleep state, okay? You feel the emotions, you smell the smells, you taste the taste, you feel the textures. You are living in it in that moment, and you just play it over and 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 over, because we know repetition sinks into the subconscious, and that's what we want to do. We want to trick our minds basically into believing that that is the current reality. That's what we're doing when we're scripting and affirming and visualizing and using these things during our meditation process to convince our minds that that's the reality. Like I said, your subconscious, your body does not know what's actually happening around you. You're telling it what's happening by the way that you feel, the pictures that you're holding in your mind, the emotions that you're feeling. So feel like you're a millionaire, feel like you have that car, feel like you have that person, feel like you have that job, and it will become your reality. Okay, step 4 of the simple process is P for practice it, okay? This is where you're going to bring in your visualizations, do your affirmations, do your scripting, meditate on it, replace your current thoughts with your new reality, and you're doing it over and over and over and over and over, okay? Because repetition is a way to get something into the subconscious. You're repeating it over and over and over. You're cementing it into every cell of your body. And when you practice it over and over, you're tricking your subconscious into thinking that is your current reality. Again, it doesn't know if something is right, wrong, here, there, far, anywhere. All it knows is how you feel and the images that you feed it. So use your mind's eye to live in your physical world that you want to be in. Use your mind's eye to visualize the car that you want to be in, even when you're driving an old junker. Use your affirmations to hear and say the things that you would be saying if you were driving the car. Oh, I love this new car. I'm so proud of myself for getting this new car. I love being behind the wheel of my G-Wagon. I love what it feels like to be a G-Wagon owner. I am so happy that I got my car. Whatever you have to say, you're practicing the vibration of being that version of yourself that already has or has always had what it is you want. Or that's never had what it is that you don't want. For example, if you feel short, if you don't feel pretty, if you don't feel confident, you're going to practice the vibration of someone that has never had that issue, okay? Figure out how you want to feel. Figure out how the version of you that's always had what you want feels, and then practice it. Do it over and 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 over until you are that. Because when you become that, that's when your world shifts, and it can happen in an instant. Remember that every moment is its own separate reality, its own separate universe, okay? So you can switch into any one of your realities in any moment. You just have to be a vibrational match to it, okay? And that's what you're doing when you're practicing. You're practicing the vibration of the you that has it so that you become it, and then you're just sucked right into that reality. Okay, step 5 in the simple method is the L, probably the hardest one for people to grasp. This is let it go, okay? Or live in the end. You choose, that's your decision, okay? But basically the whole concept of this piece is that you have to be the vibrational version of whatever it is that you want, and you have to stay there, okay? If you start telling a new story, you can't go back to the old story and expect to become that version of yourself, okay? So if you're saying, yes, I have this new car, yes, I could manifest in my new car, I'm such a great BMW owner, whatever it is, and then you immediately say, ugh, but I'm in this old ass Volvo, guess what? You're done on that vibrational level with the G-Wagon, okay? You are essentially blocking it from happening, okay? You're noticing the physical reality, which is just a past manifestation coming to pass. Remember, we spoke about momentum in the Manifesting 101 video. And that's why it's super important that you don't react to anything in your 3D world that tells you anything contrary. Once you decide that you are this version of yourself, you have to let go of the old version. You have to live in the end result of your desire fully fleshed out. Once you go back to those old feelings, guess what? Boom, you step right back into your old reality. And then you got to get back up, back into the new reality again, okay? So it's just this like constant switching. If you're wishy-washy about your feelings and you don't truly believe that you can have whatever you want, you don't truly believe that you are that version, guess what? Neither does the universe, okay? So you have to live in the end. You have to let go of that desire. You have to let go of the neediness, the feeling of lack, the feeling like it's not coming to you, and just know, like you know, that this is your reality, okay? Because what you decide will come to you has to come to you. So if you can trick your mind into believing, if you have to brainwash, I brainwash myself every single day, okay? If you have to brainwash yourself into thinking that this is your reality, that's what's going to get you there. And let me remind you, this isn't the only way to manifest. This is for things that you have limiting doubts about. This is for things that feel hard. This is for things that seem like they're going to take a long time. Because again, you can manifest in an instant and become that vibrational match, but it's the fact that you don't believe that it's possible that prevents you from doing it. So I want you to leave in the comments below, manifesting is simple, I am living in the end, okay? Leave that below. Manifesting is simple, I am living in the end. Okay, and the final step of the simple method, step 6, the E stands for expect it, okay? Here's where the line between like deliberate manifestation and instant manifestation. This is where you cross over. This is where it all kind of culminates, okay? Because what you expect to happen, what you believe, what you know happens, okay? Because you are creating it in every moment. Everything is responding to you. You know when you have those instances where you're just like, I knew that was gonna happen. And you just knew it, and of course it happened that way. That's because you knew it, you expected it, you believed it. There was no question in your mind. You're like, you had made up your mind that that's how it was going to go. Everything in your world has pointed to this is the outcome of this sort of situation. So that was a no-brainer. You didn't have to try for that to happen because again, manifesting is easy and it's simple, okay? But it takes knowing, it takes belief. You have to be completely convinced. You have to expect what you want to happen in order for it to come to you. So now that you know how to manifest something the simple way, you have to make sure that, again, you are expecting. You're not just living in the end. You're expecting it to happen. You're expecting it to come to you. You're like, ooh, all right, my $1 million is coming today. Like, ooh, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And if you have to say that for 75 years, that's fine. Because on 75 years and plus one day, that's when your $1 million can come in, okay? You just have to know that it's coming, and you have to be okay with the process in between, because it can take an instant and it can take years. It all depends on your thought process, how you feel it should go, and the speed of which that you think things like this happen, okay? Again, it's all your expectancy. So when you are waiting for your manifestation, you're expecting it to show up, you need to make sure that you're staying in the vibrational frequency of what you want and not letting yourself slip back into the, I don't have it, or I wish I had that, or why isn't it coming, or it's taking a long time, or she has it, but I don't. All of these things are communicating lack to the universe, and then we don't want to do that anymore, okay? We expect the good things to happen, and they do, okay? If you have a limiting thought, if these thoughts do creep up, you're flipping them, okay? You catch them in the moment, you cut them off at the knees, and you say, actually, it's like this. Actually, sorry, but this is what happens in my life, okay? You do not stop telling that new story until it becomes your reality. If you want to know how to get into vibrational alignment so you can start aligning yourself with good feeling emotions and thoughts and abundance and freedom and joy and clarity and ease and love and excitement, click the link below and download my 30 Days of Alignment Challenge. It's totally free and it will get you into the good thinking place that you need to be. Trust me, I've been there. I did this challenge myself and it changed my life. It changed the way I thought, okay? And I didn't know what I was doing. When I did it, I was just operating off of instinct. And about 3 days in, I realized, okay, this is something. And then I realized this is something and I have to share it, okay? So I put it together for you. It is completely free, 30 Days of Alignment Challenge. Click it down below. Sign up for that and let me know how it goes for you, okay? I want to know how your progress is doing. You can join my Facebook group called the Black Moon Society, where we help you banish negative thinking and limiting beliefs. I'm always in the group, commenting, chatting, helping switch your thoughts into good feeling places, helping you clean up your vibration. That link is also below, Black Moon Society. Please join me there. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and click the notification bell. YouTube's not gonna let you know when I upload a video unless you click the notification bell. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. We wanna reach as many people as possible because everybody deserves to know this information. Everybody deserves to be able to take control of their lives and just live the most amazing version of it that they possibly can, okay? We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you. Thanks, guys.